I'm about to break down exactly how I manifested my new job in 1 week in 2025 with no college degree, no corporate experience, and then no perfect resume. Here is why most people are stuck. They do what I did. Before I even applied, I had to stop saying things like, I'm a college dropout, I don't have real experience, I only have coffee shop on my resume, and me being a hairstylist, entrepreneur, that's the only thing that's on my resume. Every time I go on Indeed or Glassdoor, there's no good jobs out here hiring. I'm applying everywhere and no one is hiring me. That is called segment intending. And you're predicting your future before it even happens. But most people use this power in a negative way without realizing it. I changed my whole mindset around job hunting, okay? I had to stop reacting to my reality and start creating my reality. Please remember this. You have to stop lazy reacting to your reality and start consciously creating your reality, okay? Here's number one. I incorporated daily visualizations. The sun just went behind the clouds. That just killed the fuck out of me. There she goes. There she goes. Okay, we're back. We're back. I integrated daily visualization and emotional activation. And how do you do that? You meditate. Every day I would go into my closet, sit down on a pile of clothes because I still ain't unpacked my clothes for moving to Charlotte. Sat on there. I relaxed my body. I did deep, long inhales and exhales. That I was relaxing my body to get access to my subconscious mind. Okay. I would even say my body is relaxed, my arms are relaxed, my face is relaxed to help my body calm down and get to a state where I'm open to receiving, open to reprogramming my subconscious mind. Okay. I visualized myself getting the call from the manager saying, I got the job. I was so happy. I started jumping. I started crying because I was truly feeling this moment. It was so clear. I was in my room, in my second bedroom, at my desk. That's when the manager called me. She said, You got the job. And I'm happy. I'm dancing. I started to cry because I'm so happy. Okay. I'm visualizing myself jumping on my pole that's in my room, dancing of excitement. I literally started saying, Thank you, God. Thank you so much for my new apartment. I'm saying this out loud and I'm saying it within the visual as well. I'm making the experience real for me, okay? That's exactly what I did. Every single day, I went to that closet and meditated. And then on top of that, I meditated as soon as I woke up and as soon as I went to bed, visualizing that. Neville Goddard talked about just for 5 minutes, picturing yourself with your manifestation right before bed. And that already changes so much. Just for 5 minutes. Me, I'm meditating for 30 minutes. I'm meditating for 15 minutes. But just that little 5 minutes of focusing on this one image, focusing on you having that job will get you your manifestation. I was literally locking in the vibration and making that my dominant state of being, okay? It is now my identity. It has now become my identity because of me doing that every morning and night and maybe once or twice throughout the day. I was doing that. Well, once or twice throughout the day I was in the closet doing it, which was also adding on to it. It helped me become the person that has this new job, become the person that has a job, become the person that is making way more money than what she's making at this nasty ass coffee shop. Because I was working at a coffee shop at this time. And I was trying to leave because she was not paying me enough for my experience. But yes, that is what I did. Okay. Now, number three, I did mental reprogramming. Every day I flooded my thoughts with thank you, God, for this new job. I'm so grateful for my new job. I'm so grateful for my new job at this place. I'm so grateful that I have worked so well with the coworkers at this place or at this company. Okay. And then I also played gospel music every single day going to and from anywhere I was going. And with this gospel music, the reason why I was listening to gospel music because it literally makes me feel uplifted. And I was listening to upbeat gospel music. Not no regular schmegular. I needed to be upbeat. I don't want no slow behind music. No. Upbeat so I can be happy and feel good. And the gospel music, in every gospel song, they're telling a testimony. They're telling a story. And every single one was my story. It was like, God, what is it? Get your inheritance. Get your inheritance. I think the song is called Abraham's blessing or Abraham something. Abraham something. But God is getting your You're getting your inheritance. He's waiting for you to get your inheritance. And then what's the other one? I don't know, but they kept on saying, "It's mine. It's mine. It's mine." I was like, "Yes, it's mine. This new job is mine. I literally got the job." Okay. I'll be at the coffee shop, basically preparing for an interview at this new job. Didn't give a fuck. I was having my cards everywhere. I didn't care. I didn't care if my manager saw it or not. I didn't give a fuck. Every day I would think about me getting my new job. That was the only thing that was in my head. I kept on saying, "Thank you so much for my new job at this company. Thank you so much, God. I am completely grateful." It's basically, I was praying. I was praying out loud every day. That's really what you're doing, is praying. But I just kept on saying thank you. And I also would pray throughout the day while I'm at work. I would read my Bible, read these verses, and I'm like, dang, Matthew was hitting, Psalms was hitting. What is it? I think it's Philippines, whatever. That was hit. It was just, so much was hitting. I think Proverbs as well. Everything was just aligning with me. So I was literally mentally reprogramming my mind. Even if negative thoughts came up, I will stop and I will flip it, baby. Flip it into a positive one. Immediately. Don't even let the thought finish. Immediately stop and say a different one. Okay? Say a positive one. That serves you. That serves you. Number 4, embodiment and celebration. Every day or every other day, I will blast music, whatever music, mostly gospel. If it wasn't gospel, it was my Afro beats because I love to dance and I love my Afro beats or my Jamaican music. Whatever. I would play that music and play it loud. I'll be swinging on the damn pole, playing my guitar, dancing with my dogs, screaming, saying, "Thank you, God, this, thank you, that." I'm literally celebrating as if I already got the job. I'm so happy. And then, when you're dancing, it literally boosts your vibrations, boosts your frequency. Okay, you're in a state of flow. Like, I took my dogs to this park because I always like to be in nature, but for the longest I haven't gone to do anything in nature. So I took them to this park that had like a forest. Well, actually, it was like a mini golfing place, whatever. It has a lake over here. I was just enjoying the moments. I was looking at ducks. I was literally playing my music out loud, gospel music. I was probably putting some stuff to show you guys that this is real life, that I actually did it. Ain't nobody fucking lying. But I literally was feeling the moment, being in the present moment, as well as just saying thank you, God, for my new job. I'm hyped. I'm just carrying on. Mind you, this is all repetition. This is all repetition. I literally moved around like I already got hired. Walked, talked, did everything like I already got hired. I was happy because I was already got hired. Throughout the day, I'll get happy because I was like, thank you, God, for this new job. I'm just getting hyped. The 5th one is aligned action. Okay, because you can't just sit your ass down saying I want this or want that, but don't move towards that desire. Don't take steps towards that desire, because no, we're not just doing vibes over here. It's not just vibes, baby. It can be vibes, but you better take that action. After I applied for this position, okay, they sent like a message that was like, "This is how you can prepare for their interview." I did exactly what that shit told me to do. I did my research on the company. I looked at their values, their vision, like what are they doing with communities outside. Like, I just was trying to get to know this company. Also, you need to be doing that as well, because you need to make sure that you want to work for this company and you stand with their values. Okay. I did my research on the role in the company. I literally asked ChatGPT for specific questions that was tailored to my resume and the company. It helped me focus on my strengths and the skills that will flourish in the environment of this new company. I needed to point out, what am I good at? You need to be knowing your strengths and weaknesses, okay? Because that's how you sell yourself. And on top of that, I created flashcards with these questions so I could look at them every day. I was literally reading them at the coffee shop. I did not give a fuck if she saw me or not. I was reading my cards out loud. I was practicing. Customer come in, get their drink, sit the foot back down, and I'm reading my cards so I can get memorize the words and everything. What else? I literally showed up early and I was prepared. I woke up at like 6 a.m. to prepare myself. I did my hair, I did my makeup, make sure my clothes were I don't gotta iron them more. I put them in the dryer, make sure they were clean and not wrinkled. I literally practiced in the mirror until it was time for me to go. I literally aligned my beliefs and my behavior with the version of me who already had the job. Okay, now here was the plot twist though. I applied for a similar position. Why? Immediately as I applied, the next day was denied. I did not, I did not get a job. Okay, I was rejected. Okay, the plot twist was I was rejected first, but that did not stop me. Instead of breaking down, feeling sad about my damn self and how they just denied me, I looked at my resume. It was not pertaining to the position. It was all talking about coffee shops, but it was not pointing out the skills that will work with this company. It was all about being a barista this, barista that, shift lead this, shift lead that. But I did not focus on the things that will work in the company. So we redid the resume, okay? And then I applied for the second position. And you know what? I applied with even more belief in myself, even more clarity in who I was going to show up as and who I had to become for this to happen. It's a group interview, but I'm thinking it's going to be 5 people and 5 other people than me. You see how the sun is moving? It's blowing me. No, it was 9 other women that came. And you know what? You need to shut that shit up. She interviewed all of us at once in a circle. I thought we were going to be on one-on-ones. No, she interviewed all of us in the circle. And I'm so happy I was closer to the end because I was able to listen to everybody else. Well, I was listening, but not listening. I was trying to remember my words and making sure I was good. But I was like, okay, I'm preparing myself for when she comes to me. I also brought my resume, and I was the only one who had brought their resume. Nobody brought it. And then one of these ladies came 30 minutes late. And then on top of that, some of them had leggings on, workout outfits. Some of them had hoodies. I was just like, whoa, this is how people come to interviews now? What is up? In high school, I was in the finance academy. We had to dress professional and casual. I did not know that people just fall the fuck off and just stop caring. Like, where is the effort? Do you want the job or not? Do you want them to see you or not? Do you want to stand out or not? Seemed like they didn't want to stand out. These women also had more experience than me, so I was shocked that they was even dressing like this because they were supervisors, they was managers. Why are you coming into this place looking like this? But yes, they had more experience in the job, but they did not come prepared. They did not come prepared as I did. I had my loafers on, I had some slacks, and I had my blue collar shirt, baby. I was prepared. Makeup was done, hair was done. This one lady came in with her hair still wet. I was just like, whoa. But you know what? You can't knock people because they're only using what they have right now, but you also can do better. I can't say that. I'm not even gonna give you I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but people can do better. I came with the energy, the confidence, the faith, the preparation, okay? Preparation and alignment. And you know what? Guess what? I got the fucking job. I got the fucking job. Out of 9 women, and I was the one that they called back. I was the one that stood out. Not because I had more experience, but because I believed it was mine. I already knew this. I already knew it was my own position before I even came in. Women need to start having audacity like men. They be having a lot of audacity and don't be having no experience, no nothing, but they got that confidence and audacity to make that move. Now, why did this even work? Everything I did was reprogramming my subconscious mind, which is the one that truly creates your reality. When you visualize, embody, and take aligned action consistently, you enter what I call, well, what everybody really calls the knowing state, okay? It's not hoping, it's not doubting, but knowing, all right? Knowing you got the job. If you're afraid of getting your hopes up, that is only pushing your dreams away, okay? Let that fear the fuck go, okay? Let it go. So instead of asking, what if it doesn't work out? How about you ask, what if it works out in the best way possible? What if it happens to me better than I imagined? Feel it, believe it, embody it, and act on it, okay? That's how you manifest your next job in the 2025 job market, okay? I love you. See you guys later. Comment, like, and subscribe. I would love it. Thank you. It only helps me grow and helps other people get this knowledge as well. Comment, what is your next job that you're manifesting, okay? What is that dream job that you're manifesting in this nasty ass 2025 job market? But we need to let go to nasty, actually. We don't need to say that because that's putting onto the belief of the job market is bad. No, the job market is great. The job market is doing wonders. So many people are getting good jobs, and I'm going to be the next one. All right. I love you. See you guys later.